Hey, I'm Giselle, and guess what? I am no longer hiding under a rock. I am very much out of my slumber thanks to the Callisto Protocol, which blessed us with a new update, a new game mode. Could you imagine that? And I'm saying new game mode, and I mean it. It's a new game mode. It's not a new difficulty like they used to do. No, no, this is a I'm going to be mostly positive in this video because I feel like I've given those guys a lot of, yeah, we weren't at war with each other. I love striking distance, and I gotta be honest with you guys. The Callisto Protocol is one of the best looking games I've seen in a while. This game is pretty, and I think people don't give them enough credit for what they achieved. The game looks amazing, and ever since I played it from the very first time, I've never had a single issue. The game ran flawlessly. I'm playing on the PlayStation 5 system, and again, the game looks and plays amazing. But I can't say the same about the content itself until now, because now we have actually new things to do. And in the meantime, they also added the ability to skip to skip the cutscenes. Yeah, it took like what, 6 months, and no, it took that long. Anyway, we're going to stay mostly positives, and yeah, let's talk about Riot Mode. So, in case you don't have access to the update, maybe you need to pay. I think you need to pay for to have access to DLC, because I have the season pass, and I think that's the reason why I got access to the new game mode. So if you don't see it, well, you just have to buy it. But I think if you really love the Callisto Protocol, I think you're going to like the Riot mode, because it's some kind of hard mode where you have to defeat waves upon waves of enemies, and in the meantime you can earn some credits, some Callisto credits, in order to upgrade the gear. Because I think at the beginning you only start with one primary weapon and one secondary weapon, and also I think your baton and your GLP are still pretty basic, and you definitely want to upgrade, especially the stun baton, because if you're mostly going to be swinging, you don't want to. I never run out of ammo, at least never on both my weapons, so I don't think ammo is it's not tight. It's not tight at all. And also what I do like is that from time to time you can get some objectives, right? And completing those objectives, you can go from fighting on one chest to killing a certain number of enemies without getting hit, to dodging 10 times in a row. It's usually pretty basic and achievable, and completing a challenge can reward you with ammo or credits, or I don't know, they can refund your next 4 purchases. I think overall it's a good idea to give people more objectives and more things to do. Oh, and there's also a leaderboard in case you want to keep track of your progress, but unfortunately you can't see other people's scores, which is weird. I thought that was I don't understand the thought process behind it. Why allow me? They have this big room, and it's so nice, you can see all the scores, but I don't want to see my scores. I want to see other people's, that way I can compete. And I think they need to do that. They need to allow us to see other people's scores, unless my game was messing with me and I couldn't see other people's, or maybe I was too early. I don't think so. I think people may have already played, because I played today and it came yesterday. Anyway, you have a leaderboard and you can keep track of your progress. As far as I'm concerned, I went all the way to wave 39, where I died. I just died. For reasons I'm going to explain later. But overall, I really think if you like this game, and you wanted more of it, you're going to find yourself you're going to love it. I think you're going to love it, and this game was in dire need of change, or something new, something which is not contagion mode or harder difficulty or an easier difficulty, like something new. So now, where is the game, the DLC taking place? I think it's still in the prison, but they changed the layout a little bit, and you can tell that they actually worked on this. It's not just they didn't just take whatever levels were already in the game and try to no. This I didn't recognize any level whatsoever. So I think every single whatever you see is brand new. And yeah, basically you start, you kill some enemies, you get some credits, and then you can get some upgrades, and you just keep going until you eventually die. Or I don't know, maybe you stop before you need because you need to poop. I don't know, but I think the game is, when it comes to difficulty, I think you may be playing at an easier difficulty than minimum security. I think because you can take so many hits before dying, and I tried to to speed up my death, and yeah, I think if you blow up next to well, to a tank, you're going to instantly die. I think those things kill you instantly, so don't do that. Don't try to blow yourself up, you're going to die. But yeah, when it comes to difficulty, it's quite fair. And also you can still buy some batteries, some GLP batteries and some injectors, but keep in mind that the higher the waves, you know, the higher the prices are going to be for those things. So what I do recommend is getting those early on, because I think I think the price for the weapons don't go up, but the prices for the GRPs and the injectors, they do go up. So in case I mean, it's really hard to get, I mean, to find yourself in a situation where you need health in the first place. But in case you are not confident, I think you should secure the injectors early on as opposed to later. But I also think the stun baton should be upgraded with maximum priority if you want to survive. Overall, I was having a good time. I gotta be honest, I was having a good time. I still have my issues with the game, which I'm going to talk about now. I'm not going to be hateful, don't you worry. Like I said, I'm going to keep this video mostly positive, but I was having a lot of fun until I just stopped having fun because, well, it felt like I've seen it all. I knew what the game had to offer, I mean what this game mode had to offer, but I feel like right now I want something fresh. Not for the game, I'm still going to play the story DLC because I do want to know where the story goes, but I've been playing some Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom, and I'm having a lot of fun, and I don't know, maybe for me it's too late to go back to the Callisto Protocol, but I was still having some fun. Now, what I can do is suggest some ideas to potentially make the experience better, to make this game mode better. So first of all, I think enemies spawning, and I think enemies should always spawn next to you. I've had instances where I would just start looking for enemies and I couldn't find them, and I don't know why. They made it so that your multiplayer will decrease when you are not in combat. It makes no sense because I can't find the enemies and I'm being punished for it. But even if you end a wave, your multiplayer will still go down, and I don't understand why. We are out of combat. The wave is over. I won. Why is my multiplayer going down? I think the multiplayer should never go down unless you die. Yeah, unless you die or you stop fighting enemies for a long time, provided the wave is still active. But I don't know why the multiplayer will go down if you've successfully defeated the wave. See what I mean? It makes no sense. Make it so that the multiplayer doesn't go down when you're outside of combat, and that's it. That's basically it for when it comes to the score. I still have much to suggest when it comes to the gameplay itself. Oh, and you can also earn new outfits. And I also think they included a new outfit with the update. I think it's called Prospect. I didn't check it out because, to be honest, they all look the same. My favorite one is the Tron Legacy one. Ever since I got it, I never took it off, and I wanted them to be a little bit more goofier. You know, I just don't know why the Callisto is such a serious game. I wanted them to be more ballsy, to be more, I don't know, not Callisto. Let me explain. When it comes to, you have a power up you will get every so often. I think you get it by killing many people, I mean many enemies, and it's going to be filled, and when it's active, you kill people instantly whenever you hit them, and I think you have unlimited ammo. This is cool, this is nice. But what about something to like a random power up which allows you to run faster, to have like a beam cannon, and so like something different, something, I don't know, something special, right? The game is serious. The game is so serious. What about giving you the ability to, like, whenever you use a GRP, you can make people explode, you know, just like blah blah blah, explosion left and right. I'm like, something is like, the game doesn't have to be so serious. The game just needs to be fun. And I think giving people like more less serious power ups would have been nice, you know. It would have been nice. You already gave us the ability to instantly kill people, but I gotta be honest, running faster, in this game, running faster or turning people into popcorn, like imagine you can make people pop. Imagine that. That would be fun, right? I think maybe I'm the only one who thinks that would be fun, but this is what I was expecting. More fun, more goofiness, and unfortunately that's not the case. But again, I'm not bashing on the game, I'm just suggesting things here. There is room for improvement. And speaking of improvement, well, whenever you play, you're going to see some loot boxes, and basically they contain either a weapon upgrade or some. I think it's mostly weapon upgrades. Yeah. So what I would suggest is to actually have the icon of the weapon you have to upgrade, instead of just a random loot box, because it makes it a nightmare to know where exactly you need to go to upgrade that one weapon in particular. It's just so confusing. I see like 7 chests and I'm like, okay, where is the chest I need to get? I'm just walking around like a dumbass looking for the thing I'm like, okay, you have all those chests, just show me, just replace all those icons by the weapon they actually contain, and that's it. I'm going to be way happier. I know this can be overwhelming, but I'd rather take overwhelming over wasting my time and looking around. I gotta be honest, it's just a pain. Sometimes I circle around, I come like 5 times in a row to the same chest because I'm like, oh, I thought it would be a different one. No, it's the same one every single time. So yeah, I would just like to be able to tell before I go there, okay, this is the weapon I'm going to upgrade if I actually make my way there. So minor suggestion, and I think it may help in the long run. And finally, well, you know, I said I was having fun until I was reminded that the mechanics of this game, the way the dodging works, and the fact that you cannot, sometimes it's really hard to step out of combat because enemies are swinging a lot. Sometimes you get surrounded and you don't even have time to pull up your weapon or use your GRP because you have to dodge left and you're like, okay, maybe it's my turn now, but another enemy swings and then another one, and by the time you know it, you are cornered and there's nothing you can do. That's how I died. I was cornered by you know those 2 mini bosses with 2 heads? Yeah, they were swinging left and right and I wanted to go away but I just couldn't. They beat me down and they fucked me up, and again, I had so many injectors I could have healed prior to the encounter, but I didn't because I was confident. It's not very difficult. I think, again, I really think this is below minimal security, and yeah, I think it makes sense because this game is not made, I mean, this combat system was not designed for you to be overwhelmed. So as long as you don't find yourself in a corner and try to stay as far away as possible, especially if you have to deal with mini bosses, I think you should be fine. Every so often they will also spawn some robots, and I actually like that, except the robots, well, when they start shooting, well, you're done. And if you have 3 or 4 robots around you, because that can happen, well, they're just going to be blasting, and well, you can't run away because Jacob, he may have skipped leg day because I'm not in shape, right? I used to run, but Jesus Christ, I can run faster than this guy. Jesus. He runs like he's not, trying to run away from people trying to kill him. But anyway, minor suggestions. They need to really work the UI. if they can add up more power-ups, more fun ones, you know, I want to be able to, I don't know, run faster like Usain Bolt. I don't know, like maybe go crazy with the outfits too. Give me a bunny outfit, like a dog outfit. I don't know, just give me something. Give me something. But overall, honestly, this is a step in the right direction. I know I said bad things about this game before, but at least they are trying, you know. And I would always respect studios for trying, even if, you know, they're trying, and I can respect that. So anyway, that was the hard mode, and I think again, if you love this game, you're going to have a lot of fun. I'm Giselle, and I'm not going to go back under my rock. I don't think so. So yeah, bye bye and have a good day.